practice run shooting just to like practice the end parts. Just get some real runs in. Like every time I do practice runs on the end, it goes pretty well. So it's just the end that's the issue. The end is not particularly, certainly not easy. Be all end all. Close. Not gonna move it and risk it. did I do that like that? What am I thinking? Welcome home. Not that I'm there, but welcome. Welcome back or something. Hope it was a good DDR session. In the right spot. Looks like working, but I fucking backed into that. Wow. Got past me and I just moved down and hit it. Focusing to big leaps. I don't need to do that. Like stuff. Next. Every once in a while you might need a big dash. Automatic movements are typically worse than we're still definitely very live. Clear. Life back. To the late game. With a life just spare, so honestly not bad for first real run. little faster. Makes a little more sense to focus here. Definitely double focus. I wouldn't say I got a good scratch in, but something like this scratch. This one, I just want to do this very small movement. I think the others require a bit more moving around. Obviously, this Koishi movement, you'll have to move around a little more. Hello again. The serious part about taking my hands off the keyboard to scratch is that when I put it back I might accidentally shoot because I haven't rebound the controls. So the focus key is right next to the shoot key. Probably. Rebind my controls just so like the only way I would shoot or bomb is if I like did it very intentionally. So after this is Rorschach. One of the toughest, if not the toughest patterns in the game. My general strategy is to be at one side and that will cause the bullets to have to spread out if I go to the other. So she'll follow you when you go to the other side and bullets are spread out. But then she follows you to that other side. And you just keep putting space between you and her. A little bit more dodging around. Until like all four waves overlap. Fewer walls that way. I thought I was in a safe spot, but apparently wasn't. It's fine. One death is still pretty far for the course. Assuming I don't jinx it. Oh. So that's kind of to be expected. Is a difficult pattern. Some pretty bad RNG at the end, I think, but definitely doable. Let's continue. And I got to the left of me somehow. Uh-oh, I'm just dead. Then it wasn't dead. Pretty alright. First run of the day got to Rorschach. That's pretty good. But there have been days in the past where I didn't get to Rorschach at all, so already doing better than a lot of other kids. Step this to a non. I mean, the nons are hard. It's not like, yeah, atypical. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to clear any run where I died twice to Rorschach, even if it is not that unlikely that I would die twice to it. I must only have 2 deaths, you know, so I gotta get a good Rorschach. That clears. Have a good Rorschach. Pretty much by rule. I get more or less grays doing that. Just sticking around the left side. Like I can graze 2, maybe 3 streams of bullets at the end, but like only at the very end. And it's like kind of dangerous to rush up there unfocused. Okay, I don't need the graze. Kind of bored at the beginning, so try to graze. Beg your fucking pardon? What was wrong about that position? Burger. Also at times I made it easier. Perfect time to find a shrine. That should be my like stream titles for this. It's just like a random dialogue line. Curated. lot of the banter in this game. Versus analysis. Main story dialogue is all like pretending that we're playing an RPG. Kind of funny. Closer than I needed to be. Wonder like how successful those enzymes. Like, I don't know of anyone who's that. Oh yeah, I want that service. You know, it's like, does it cost them very little to go around and advertise it? But kind of feels like a waste of time. Dude. I'm not gonna continue a run where I die on Damaku Paradigm. I'll be honest. This is not a thing I'm prepared to do right now. You don't have to report. I appreciate it, but like I say, it's that account has already spammed wherever it needed to spam and is basically useless. It's shot its shot. I don't know how it all works. Songs in DDR World? I didn't know that. This is one that I don't I don't really feel like I hear this song a lot in remixes. It's a good song, so glad it's getting some love. Glacier salt, yes. Hopefully we won't get salty. Oh, is it the... What? Alright. Let's try this again. Is it the... There's like a Sunbai ice cream? Like this... I forget what it's called. It's like... Koishi in space or something. Because I have a chart like that, but it's not DDR World. It's from one of G-Pop's packs. I do feel like Sunai is more salt-inducing than Koishi, just because Sunai is early. She's like the gatekeeper. Sunai's hard, like, in terms of no missing, like, Sunai's no joke. Especially Pacifist, or Miracle Fruit gets tough the more you do it. It's like, never really that hard, but every once in a while you get like a bad wave, or like you can misread a wave, and like, then you have to do some, you know, dodging. Sort of the bane of your existence in this. Oh, I have to actually do some dodging. Tsuku ni Murakumo Nanikaze. Tsuki needs To the Moon. It might be the one it's something to do with space. So To the Moon might be that. Kumo could mean cloud? Anamikaze. Flower wind. Oh, this is probably something that, like, every once in a while there's like a word that doesn't mean what you think it means, like in a context. I'm probably just trying to... Like, you catch a cold, but like, if you knew what the word catch meant, you wouldn't like... You wouldn't think that applies to colds, but like, when you understand the metaphor of catching a cold, it's like, oh yeah. Caught the germs and didn't let go. Now I got a cold, you know? Could be one of those where it's like, you told me what it meant, I understand it. Trying to figure it out on my own might take a little bit. And there's also just a word. Mura. I know I've heard it. Finger on what it means. Village? Wouldn't be that. The Cloud Village in... Yeah, the village in the clouds on the moon or something. The clouds is probably just outer space or sky. Fuck you! Why is this wrong? How do I keep messing that up? Some days are just not good safe spot days. Like the last time I did this, I just hit the safe spot every time. Just slid in there. Today, the first time I did it, right in the safe spot. Perfect. But all the other times, I just keep dying. I know the song that I'm thinking of is like pretty old. So it might be the 2011 one. Not get as high up as I want to get. Here we are. It's actually really good. Ideal. It'll be at the bottom middle. Super early. You want to be in a spot where you can just stay still. So when the bullets fire out, they're like orderly. They all like... They only aim at a couple different places, and if you move, it changes where those places are constantly, so... You just kind of want to stand still and let the pattern emerge. Then only move to get through the pattern. Make some YouTube shorts that are just me explaining how some of these patterns work. I have like a video of that for one of the Toho fan games. There's like kind of a more involved section, or a lot of these I could probably do in a short. Some diagrams. But maybe I should just make some regular videos. Can't imagine too many people scrolling through their shorts feed and like, oh, this is how you dodge a Toho pattern. Oh yeah. That's what I'm looking for in between people pretending to sing karaoke. It would be a good short series. Just like the dodge a Toho pattern. Explanation in a minute or less. I could upload anything at any point instead of just streaming. The thing about this stage is like, this song, Hartman's Yokai Girl, is like very popular, so the other song kind of in the shadow of the valley, you know, it's just like, kind of gets forgotten. So you have Anita, Koishi song, you picked this one instead of the other one. They're both good songs, though. Definitely like this one better. This one's also interesting in that it's, if you play it backwards, it's basically the same song. There's like a couple parts that sound off, but it's like composed so that you can play it backwards. It's just like really cool and trippy. Interesting how the amount of bullets she shoots doubles, but it doesn't make the pattern any harder. Kind of a neat little feint. Holy crap, there's so many more bullets, but it's just the same thing. They're like trick you into freaking out. Let's see, stay calm. Dodge every little while. That. Ooh. Oops. Okay. Fixed it. And I tap instead of just tap. Dude, I can't. It's not. I think not unfocusing on this was just like a huge breakthrough for me. So I feel like I did learn something today. Maybe that should have been more obvious from the start. Great pocket to be in. It worked out. Give me a second to read that message. in the thick of this. Scratch my back. Do that. End of yokai graph. Beat out shooting, yeah. Have I gotten the 1cc? No, I've gotten a no miss, no bomb with every Ramu shot type. Still haven't done the Marissa shot types. I might have done one or two, I don't actually remember. I think I have. But I've cleared with everyone. It's one that you can learn, definitely. It's much more strategy based than dodging based. Like there's very little actual dodging going. This thing that I'm currently doing, you do actually have to dodge. I was out sitting through the whole duration of the pattern. Means you have to get through some tough dodges every once in a while. Who knew? Like a lot of the patterns you can just sort of route around having to do crazy dodges if you just like kill fast enough. Ramu, Aya, and maybe like Vittori are the only shots that would have trouble getting like speed kills. Or reasonably speedy kills. Like, I'm pretty sure Ramu Yukari is just like the most reliable speed kill, but it's kind of weird because normally Marissa is the damage shot, but Alice is weak. Tori's weak. And Apache's like only situationally strong. Marissa Apache's fine. I think my problem with Marissa is I want to do Marissa Alice first for some reason. I think it's a cool idea for a shot type, but definitely not as good as Marissa Apache. What am I doing? I feel like I'm so conditioned with new Yukari stuff that I could just like take Marissa Apache, stick to the like straight ahead shot, and that would be easier than trying to like figure out when to switch. What am I doing? we're getting and just gotta hold on one more day. Okay. Wish I didn't die to the safe spot, but got ourselves a run. I mean, Embers is still tough, but I could definitely one death Embers, and then, oh, I can't one die. Oh, I died to the non, right? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to no death Embers. A bit harder than one death, but still doable. I mean, then I still have to clear Philosophy of a Hated Person, which... Well, I'm confident in it, but definitely not free. Okay. I also just need to come up with a strat for this that's better than be good lol. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. It's just like hoping that I can read far enough ahead. Which, by the way, these dodges I'm doing are just not what I want to be doing. Like, I'm surviving, but like, holy crap, am I making it hard on myself? Like, if that bullet bounced, I was probably dead. I was definitely not confident that it wasn't gonna bounce. Ugh. It's like she roughly moves based off of your movement. You can kind of guide her to make the pattern similar-ish. So ideally you could come up with a strat where there's like always a safe space to be that guides the bullets, but not done that. Sufficiently. Oh, it would be the type of thing where you make one miss. Dude, what was that? I think I needed to go down and then warp around and then come up. Like, I just need to, or just maybe go to the bottom left corner and hope I survive for 5 seconds. That might have been the right move. I thought I could get through there, but I was mistaken. Yeah, pretty good attempt. Not unhappy with that at all. That was. If I could make most of my runs look like that, I'd be stoked. And also, like, I have 5 seconds left, so if I, like, don't die to the safe spot in Sunai, I die here, and then I'm, you know, not home free, but I'm past the hard stuff. Like, this and Rorschach are by far the hardest parts. I need to find a VOD of me doing this where I, like, never had to do a hard dodge, and then just, like, micro memorize, like, oh, go left at the beginning, go right, you know, figure out something like that. That being said, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. These runs are very long. If they're successful, it's like close to 30 minutes or something. So I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and do another run. That'll let me stretch my back and hands a little bit too. So yeah, be back in a minute. back. I don't know why, but I smell chili. Normally that's a good smell when you have chili cooking. I don't have chili cooking, so I don't know how to feel about this. That'd be a sign that I should have chili for dinner, but typically that takes a while to cook, so. Probably not gonna happen. Long time no see, Sanai. Kind of how I like it. Honestly. See Sanai often, it's because you're resetting. Imagine having Stage 1 reset syndrome, but there's only one stage. Dude! That time I knew I was in the wrong place, but like, I couldn't get to the right place. It is tough to imagine clearing this when I'm dying to this every run. Like, clearly I can do it. I've been close. But also, bruh. People liking the stream so far. Good, fun, entertaining. None of those words. Let me know. I feel like I need to update the pictures. I mean, I do like the pictures I have. Just kind of have the same ones for a while. Oh my goodness. I want to upgrade them for Koishi Day. That's how Tuesday. Dude, I might busy Tuesday. Yeah, I will stream Koishi Day. I would like to clear this before then, so I can upload a VOD for Koishi Day. Be a good day to upload a Koishi pacifist VOD. I think I want to keep going until I get Deathless, but I don't know how long that'll take. So like, even if I clear, it's not like I'm gonna be like done with runs, you know, but I'm still gonna have some space to improve. Dude. I'm just not gonna accept that right now. Oh my goodness. Like, if I cleared it sometimes, it'd be way less frustrating. But I just haven't gotten it. In so many runs. The last couple I kinda knew I wasn't in the right place. I just couldn't get there fast enough. The first few, like, I felt like I was in the right place and just died anyway. There's like an effect over it from Sun Eye, but it's like the background texture is like a static image. more reliably find the safe spot by using that. It kind of goes away in between nods. Fuck you! Why? Fucking why? Dude, why can't I do it? Not understand. Fairy spread. Survived. Just go a little faster. I was outside of the ring. I usually do that. Falling apart. Stay outside. Unfortunately, I don't think you can get a good texture. Just like adds this warble to it. I can't really get a good view of it in a short time after she moves. mean, I'm getting miracle fruit for the most part. Like, that's usually the tough part of the Sunai fight is miracle fruit. It's just like so weird. Like every time I do it, there's like a different thing that I mess up on a little bit. A different thing that I struggle with. But the rest of like, for the most part, it's going well. Which means like one day it'll all just, you know, where's the R button? One day it'll all just like come together. I'll actually go back to my old keyboard. I kind of, not that it has any bearing on how Toho goes. I kind of just don't like this one. This is like a light up keyboard, but I hate having lights. Really distracting for me to have lights in my peripheral vision. So I don't have the lights on, but there's no like buttons. Like the buttons are clear spaces that the light up goes through, so I have to turn the light on if I want to see where the buttons are. I have to turn the light on, and it's really annoying. If I have to type out a big thing, I'll turn the light on and it'll be fine. I'm gaming 99% of the time, I don't have to look at my keyboard. It's just like better to have the light off till the 1% of the time where I need to look. Depending on the activity, it's not time sensitive, it's not an issue. Sometimes this game can be a little time sensitive, you know what I mean? Game actions are required. Less far up than that. Just making sure the bullets work still. fruit. Tell me what you got. Dude. I just want to see the rest of the game. Is that an option I have? I probably shouldn't have started resetting to Suneye Death. Just kept doing runs even if they were mediocre. The thing is though, if I died a miracle fruit and then also died at a safe spot, can't have 2 deaths. So that's just very clearly too many. Means I have to do the rest of the thing deathless, which possible. Cleared everything individually. 0 deaths at 1 or more times in my life, but not a thing I expect to do often. Final attack is like one of the easier attacks, but I do wonder if I ever get, clear to Subterranean Rose, will I be able to keep my nerves in check for like 3 minutes or whatever it is? And you can definitely die, it's just like not a hard pattern to dodge. Will be more to the middle or left. It's the best access to safes. I must be tripping. It's the only explanation. just didn't do the thing that I planned on doing, so... Just forgot what to do, because I hadn't been there in so long. Dude. I feel like this graze isn't worth it, because like... Reset right now. Graze just adds a couple more kind of pointless resets. I mean, it's kind of free to get, and that like the 10-20 seconds it takes to reset isn't that big a deal. You reset multiple times. I should just stood still and done the easy dodges. Flying around trying to make a number that I don't actually care about go up. Too close to the bottom of the screen. I feel like I keep getting stuck against the bottom, just like trying to dodge slower than I should be. Holy crap, Wallace, I did it! Made it in the safe spot without dying with his green bullets. Looking dangerous, but I'm not gonna move. It's gonna have to do. I give it a move, it'll spin bullets around and I'll get into a safe spot without while dodging, you know? Hands off the wheel, hope it works out. Hate that. Hate that. Too fast, or is it just coming late? Those enemies on the right were just there later than I expected them to be. Probably just can't dodge too fast. But sometimes they like spawn a little bit farther right and farther down so they stay on the screen longer. A little bit of RNG there, but should be always doable. Thanks for watching. I'm clearly over the hill today. I'll be back on another day, maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, but you know, hopefully can find some time in the afternoon. And I will be streaming again today, but not this. I need to pace myself with this. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see ya whenever.